Come shopping with me for my new house. Today we are shopping at Lowe's because they have some really awesome new items. You can find some really great affordable options at Lowe's, and I am definitely doing some budget-friendly makeovers now that I have this house that I can't wait to share with you guys. So let's go to Lowe's, and a huge thank you to Lowe's for sponsoring today's video. I cannot get anywhere in my Lowe's location without passing through the plants. So obviously we took a quick detour to head over and see what they have. Obviously I want to fill my new home with tons of greenery. So I was just taking a look at the current selection of plants. You guys know how much I love dragon trees, so I cannot believe that they have some in stock. You guys always ask when I share these in my video where I get them from when I do have the real ones, and they're always from Lowe's. They have like really healthy, good selection of plants. That's another great thing that I love shopping for at Lowe's. And again, I just couldn't resist looking in the plant department. I actually was on the hunt for some of these snake plants, so I was so happy to see that they finally had them in stock. Last time I came, I could not find them, so I was like, I have to at least grab one of these before we head on over to the actual planter section. Now, I have seen everyone talking about this specific planter all over the internet. It's a really great affordable option if you guys like that like stoneware vintage kind of look. And it is, again, not gonna cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars because Lowe's has one at a great price. And I saw this as I was trying to find the other pot. I thought that this pot was actually really cool too. It like leans on its side. So I'm definitely keeping that in mind. I might pick one of those up in the future. But the cool thing about the pot that I'm looking for is it looks like it's like stoneware and vintage, but it's not super heavy. Because I have some stoneware pots that I can't like move on my own, which honestly gets like super annoying. So I was super excited because hiding over here in the back corner, I'm taking you guys along with me, I actually found what I was looking for. So here is that planter in question. They're perfect. They have these in a few different sizes, I believe. So they had 2 in stock. So I was like debating on whether or not I wanted to get 2 of them because again, they're seriously so gorgeous, super affordable, and it's a really great option like I mentioned because look, I can carry 2 by myself. So you're getting that like stoneware vintage look, you're not breaking the bank, and they're easy to move by yourself because like I mentioned, sometimes these stoneware pots are pretty difficult to move around on your own. So definitely new, like this is one of those items that when I was able to find it at Lowe's, I was like, okay, immediately add to cart. I actually went online after this shopping trip. It's my favorite way to shop Lowe's. Believe it or not, if you shop online, you can just do a curbside pickup. I find that that's a lot easier, especially for things like these planters where you can see they didn't have a ton left in the store. Definitely shop online. You can scan this QR code and it will take you to all of the awesome Lowe's finds and new arrivals. So I picked up one of them. I probably will go back and get a few more because now that I'm home and I have it styled, I am like obsessed. The next mission was to start looking at like bathroom ideas. But again, I was looking down every aisle. Lowe's has so much cool stuff. I seriously stayed in the store for over an hour shopping around and looking at different things. So definitely check them out for absolutely anything. They have like all these different cool departments too. I'll share with you guys, like they have a really cool lighting department, but really wanted to look at the vanity section because I was looking for this. Now, I got a crazy quote from a contractor for a countertop situation that I wanted to do in my bathroom. Like I had this idea and I kid you not, guys, they quoted me $5,000 and I was like, no, I can literally get this for under $500. It has the marble cutout top already on it. And then it already has the cabinet to it. And I feel like, again, just a budget friendly way to do like an entire bathroom makeover. You literally get the countertop piece and the cabinet piece, this whole little setup for under $500. So really good budget friendly makeover idea. If you don't like this particular vanity, Lowe's has some awesome ones. My mom got a really cool fluted one recently. I was looking around to see if they had it on display to show you guys, but they didn't have it on my store location, but I will link it down below online because it is seriously so gorgeous. Now, since we were going by the appliances, I couldn't help but stop and look to share with you guys. This is the coolest dishwasher. It's by KitchenAid and it lights up in the inside. I actually decided to also get my appliances at Lowe's. They have super good like deals if you like check periodically. So I just wanted to share with you guys the one that I got because they still have it in stock. Beautiful. It has like 3 different rows and this really cool row at the top, and then again it has the light inside, which I think is cool because when you have a dishwasher sometimes it like gets dark in there and you can't see. Another thing that I wanted to stop by and take a look at now that I was at Lowe's was I need an affordable like refrigerator to go in like my garage because my kitchen's kind of small and it only allowed for like a counter depth fridge. You cannot fit much food in there at all. So I'm like, I need something cheap that can go in my garage, but also I don't want it to be like cheap quality. So I know that Hisense is a good brand for stuff like this, and this one is actually on like a really good deal right now. So I think I'm actually going to pick this up because I love that it has like the fingerprintless like finish on it, and I just love the look of it. It's very minimalistic and simple, so I thought that that was a cool option. And again, as you see, like look at that deal, guys. Like I was like, okay, I can't pass this up. And I'll have a fridge with a freezer combo, which usually you're just looking for like a fridge or a freezer, but I think for my garage I particularly wanted to have both. So love the look of this Hisense one. I think I'm gonna snag it, especially at that price point. Next, I was on the hunt for another cool product that Lowe's has, and it's actually by the brand Shark. They recently came out with a air cleaner, and I really wanted to see it in person and see if I wanted to go ahead and pick that up. So I am like looking all around for it. I literally could not find it. I was like, you know what? Let's pull out the phone, because if you guys have like the Lowe's app, or you can even go on the Lowe's website from your phone, it will tell you the aisle and bay where you can find what you're looking for. So once I did that, I looked it up on my phone, I found it in like 5 seconds. So here it is. It's the Shark Clean Sense air purifier. I think it is so important to have clean air within your home. That's why I picked up the snake plant, but I also do air purifiers in every single room. I love the look of this Shark one, very minimalistic, sleek, doesn't look like an eyesore, and I love Shark products. I know that they are good quality and they last a really long time. I've never had any issues with Shark, so I'm excited that I was able to find that new one at Lowe's. So I definitely snagged one of those as well. As I mentioned, all of these cool new Lowe's finds and the fun deals will be linked down below for you guys to check out. You can shop Lowe's online, which is super easy and simple. I also wanted to take a look at this Shark vacuum. Believe it or not, I am back on the corded vacuum train, because let me tell you something, these Shark vacuums that you actually have to plug in, specifically this one, they work so well. I ended up also picking up this vacuum for my new house because, like I said, I wanted something a little bit stronger, especially because if you have like wool rugs, which I purchased a few wool rugs for my house, they shed like crazy, and the only thing that helps is like these plug-in vacuums, and I personally love Shark as a brand, so I would highly recommend checking that out. Another thing that I wanted to check out was just my different lighting options. There are so many different lighting sections at Lowe's, but this smart lighting one definitely caught my eye. I'm a huge fan of the brand Govee, so I wanted to check out the Govee options for smart lighting. I know they had a few different things, but I was looking for one in particular, simply because thinking about the holidays and like kind of pre-planning, do I want to be putting up holiday lights every season? No. And I know that Govee makes this like outdoor lighting system that you put on the home, and it's like a permanent outdoor lighting system. Put it out there and you can control it from your phone. So for like Christmas, let's say, you can make them like red and green, or for like Easter, you can make the lights Easter colors. Like you can change it and like do everything from the app, and I feel like that's just a cool way to like save time. So I definitely want to pick these up and have them installed, because I feel like that would just be like a really cool addition to the home. And then also thinking about the other bathroom in my home, it's got this really ugly looking countertop. So I went over to the paint section to see if they had these little kits that I've heard about. These are the Rust-Oleum Home Marble Countertop Kits. definitely thinking about snagging a few of these. You can actually use these to transform like an older, ugly countertop. It's like a little paint kit that makes it look like marble. These are great, and again, a really great way to decorate on a budget. So I cannot wait to share with you guys my little project that I'm going to be doing with this. But that is all that I looked at today for my Lowe's shopping trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The links to everything from Lowe's will be in the description box down below. Thank you, Lowe's, for sponsoring today's video. Also, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.